broke my arm. Oh my god.
No. 3, 2, 1. Away my Masooners, the F2 is about to start. The two Carter boys are in first and second. Kyle Heltsinger 88th in third. The Muna in fourth. Driving like a complete maniac. Not Fernando in fifth. Springbok Gamer in sixth. Staffy in seventh. Vino for real 8th. Nismax in ninth. Noy Raider, our winner from the previous race at in the F1 event, 10th, Gavbik in 11th, and Mr. Quinton esports champion in 12th. Nice cup of coffee. Although it's quite late at night, I shouldn't be drinking coffee. But I think a cup of coffee is better than a cigarette. Winkies has joined. I'm not sure if he will be taking part in the race, hopefully he will. Hopefully the Carter boys can redeem themselves during the F2 race. Get some good points for their team and for their family. But I do think it's sad that only 2 people are watching the stream at the moment. Right, the 2 viewers, please comment if you. I'm guessing it might be the 2 Carter boys, but if you aren't racing, please comment, please like, please subscribe. It's free. And now, as the race will start, listen to those engines, eh? F2. And we are off. The Carter boys are looking quite well. Carl Helsinger is pushing for first place. Might make contact there. No, it's clean. And the first Carter boy is off. And Fernando might be squabbling with the Carter boy 45. Nismax coming through. Nismax looking like a taxi. A minibus taxi. Let's see what's happening here in front. Carl Helsinger and Carter boy 55 having a little battle here. Let's go down the list. Not Fernando is staying right there. Is Quintonator, esports champion. Will he go for a overtake? No, he won't. Staffy the dog. Be 7th. Muna. Yeah. Muna in last place. Vino for real. Chasing down Staffy. In 8th place. 9th place. Gavin. Springbok Gamer. Looking very, very consistent. And just like as I said, I guess it's the commentator's curse. He goes wide. Gavbik, Piggy McPhee, I must say this livery of this F2 car looks a bit kind of like a Haas, but at the same time looks a bit like a Minardi. And Gavin goes into the pits. I'm guessing he doesn't have a front wing. Noy Raider joins his teammate in the pits. Let's see what is happening at the front. Karl Helsinger still in front. Max right behind him. Carter Boys closely following behind. Mr. Fernando goes a bit wide, not controlling the car. And Quintinator, Mr. Quintin, SAF1, the esports champion, right behind, not Fernando. Staffy ZA, right behind Quintin. Vina going a bit wide, behind Staffy. And Springbok Game is still in 9th place. Max has overtaken Kyle. Sorry viewers for missing that one. Well, if you will only have one viewer watching, just shows the support from our league. TnB Broken. Carter Boy right behind Karl Helsinger, going a bit deep. Also getting a nice exit, but losing the back a bit. See what happens now. Karl Helsinger losing a lot of time now doing this Max. Carter Boy cutting corners. Quintin is catching Carter Boy 45. Looks very in control of his F2 race car. I think he might catch Carter Boy within the following laps. Yellow flag in the second sector. For real. I can't tell if he's catching Quintin. Let's see the gap into the... Oh, no, he's catching him. But not very quickly. But Quintin has just increased his gap between the gap between himself and Vino. Mr. Fernando is out of the race. I missed the DNF over there. I apologize. This Max comfortably in the lead. Karl Helsinger losing a lot of time to Max, but maintaining the gap between himself and Carter Boy 55. Quintin has now gone past Carter Boy 45. I must say that the F2 car of Quintin does look awesome. Looks like the old Renault design. Back in 2005 and 6 and before. Vino for real with a Moose overtake on Carterway 45. Staffy is just watching the show in front of him. Let's see what the other Carterboy can do to Karl Helsinger. Four laps into this race. Looks very, very interesting. And Carterboy 35 goes for an overtake on Kyle. Let's see what... Ooh, was that a corner cut? Carter loses the back. I think Carl might get him back on this straight. Holy. Let's see what happens. Very good from Carl. Not committing fully. Taking his time. Ooh, we might see a collision. Very good racing from these two. It's like choreographed dancing. Kind of like fly fishing. And this Max goes for the fastest lap of the race with a 1:49.0. Quinton and Vino. Let's check their battle. Vino locks up a bit, he's left front. Quinton defending ferociously. It's like a man in a pub defending his beer. Let's see what Sappy is doing. He's catching Carterboy 45, but not very quickly. Let's go back to Vino. Oh no, let's rather go to Quinton. Ooh, not Quinton, Carter. As he goes wide in attempt to overtake Kyle. Ooh, Kyle and Carterboy are having a ferocious battle for second place. I think Carl forgot that he should get down for the following turn. The Muna has left the session. The two big talkers of TnB have left. Let's carry on with the racing. Carl Helsinger is losing time to Carterboy. And Nesmax is just... Nesmax is in the pits. Let's see what tire he's going to change to. He's going with the hards. Gav Big in 10th place. Gav Big is ghosting. I'm guessing this is Ghanaian internet for you. Neurider has retired from the race. DNF. Oh no, almost Gavin caused a kleine verrassingkie for Carterboy, but luckily he was ghosting. Our winner from our previous race, as we... Oh goodness gracious, what is happening here? Anyway, Carterboy... Oh, the safety car is out. I completely missed that. Safety car, yellow flag. There's sometimes I really am a poop hole. We've been seeing a lot of safety cars now since the last update. We saw a lot of safety cars in the previous race. If you'd like to see the previous race, go to Turbos and Bullets on YouTube or follow them on Twitter. Gavin got a drive 3 penalty, speeding under the safety car. typical pig. And the Carter boys are holding each other up. That's just typical brothers, always causing cuck for one another. Staffy is right behind the safety car. I must say, when you look at the safety car, you can see that there's a big difference between the graphics of F1 2019 and Gran Turismo. Even though Gran Turismo is 2 years older than F1 2019, the graphics is much more crisp. I've heard other people say that Gran Turismo is the most beautiful game ever created. But enough about Gran Turismo Sport. Let's get on with this race. Gav Pig, driving like a true pig. You can't even see him on the track. He's a ghost, haunting the other drivers. The pig ghost. But trust me, viewers, you do not want to hear that pig when he's had a little too much they call it Heineken. But anyway, Carter boy has left the session. Ach nee. Corner cutting penalty for Gav Pig. What is going on with the little piggy? And Vino gets another penalty. Multiple warnings. I'm guessing this is for corner cutting. Gav Pig goes into the pits, speeding in the pit lane. The way this pig is driving, I think this pig might be drunk. But enough about the pig. Let's go to the dog. The dog is treating his gearbox soos die hond se gat. Carter boy, 5-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Wow, brilliant by Codemasters. Yellow flags. I guess to think about him, we probably let's just see what he's doing. He probably overtook Carl Helsinger. I do not know, but anyway, let's continue with the race. Springbok Gamer looking consistent as always. Mr. I have no problems, Mr. Springbok Gamer. Mr. Innocent Bystander, Springbok Gamer. Mr. I'm just here to take part, Springbok Gamer. Vino for real is trying to catch the safety car. Now, I believe in the commentator's curse. I mean, every time I go to someone, or every time I spectate someone, something always happens to that person. This time it happened to Vino. Could the two viewers that's watching the stream at the moment, could you just state your name so I could just gesels met jou op persoonlike vlak? Jy is my persoonlike seun. Let's spectate Staffy, since he is our race leader. 7 laps to go. Or am I mistaken? Is it 6 laps to go? I am back, ladies and gentlemen. I just invited a fellow commentator to the party so he can elaborate on his race. And Gavpig has been disqualified from the session, which is a pity. I will be inviting Gavpig to the party as well. Good day, Mr. Fernando.
Hello, hello. How are you enjoying your commentary debut? It's not really your debut. You've done this before, I think.
No, I haven't commentated before. It's my first time commentating. But welcome to the stream, Mr. Not Fernando.
Not Fernando.
Yes, Mr. Not Fernando.
Eventful F1 race, followed by even more eventful F2 race. So
yeah, it's been very
Gavin
eventful.
Has been disqualified.
Yes, Gavin, Mr. Gavpig, has been catching on nonsense since the start of the race. Staffy just wrote poo in the comments, even though he's still driving. It shows you where his priorities lie. That's why he's 8th at the moment.
Down in 8th place, made a pit stop. As Max leads. Gonna have a bit of a shootout here to the end if they're all on fresh tyres. Just 5 laps to go.
Yep.
Basically like a 5-lapper. Not really sure what happened with Gavin. At the right time, and he was behind the safety car in about 9th place, and then about 6 cars went into the pits, and when they did that, he immediately got a penalty for speeding. So
yeah, I'm not sure if he was driving, because it did not look like a human being was in control of his car.
He was ghosting a lot.
Yeah.
I think he was driving out of position behind the safety car, so I think that's why he was ghosting.
Yes.
The ghosting's a bit silly on this game because it's only got 2 options, obviously on and off. If it's on, then the lap cars ghost, and you can't get rid of that. And then if you switch it off, then nothing ghosts. Not even the guys who disconnect. So
yeah, so it's better to keep it on.
Sort of gotta just pick the one or the other.
See Quinton and Nismax having a battle. Quinton's on the fresher tyres, or the softer tyres as well. Springbok Gamer just got a 3-second penalty for corner cutting. I think that's his first penalty this entire night. It's just a shame. Impressive, but a shame.
Doesn't get the clean sheet.
Yeah. Carterboy 55 is right behind Quinton, the esports champion.
Speaking a little bit just before the race, the guys were saying, has anybody done any time at all in an F2 car around Paul Ricard? And the only 2 that had were Those two Carter boys.
The Carter boys, of course. They are very determined.
55
and
he's hanging on.
And motivated.
There's Max and Quinton now going side by side, and it's bringing Carter boy right into this. They're obviously holding each other up, not getting the most out of their lap times, tripping over each other, allowing Carter boy to just hang on, stay part of that trio. And dare I say it, if those two collide or do anything silly, he's close enough to pull off a shocker.
Indeed. Kyle Helsinger gets a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane.
A lot of penalties here in France tonight.
Yep,
F1 as well as the F2.
And Staffy gets the fastest lap. That dog surely is fast.
Actually, in the F1 race, there was only one driver that didn't pick up penalties, and it was Springbok Emma.
It was Springbok Emma, yes.
It's the only one on the list without a penalty next to his name of some sort. Gap at the front, 7/10 of a second. Sprint race to the end, 3 laps to go, lap 12 or 15.
This Max gets a 3-second penalty. This might promote the Carter boy into second place. If he doesn't have any penalties.
I'll just confirm that for you. Quinton has no penalties. This Max 3 seconds. Carter boy 3 seconds. Carter boys got in fast on circuit. They both have 3-second time penalties, so they'll cancel each other out.
Yes.
Quinton getting away at the front.
Hopefully Carter boy can catch him. For the Carter boy's sake. I see Boinkies is making noise on track. And Quinton puts up the fastest lap of 147.391. That's faster than I am on this track in a F1 car.
Oh wow. Is that why you're in the combo?
No,
you're not a fan of the track, or did you just not feel like driving, or was it the track?
I think I needed to I needed a break.
Do something a bit different.
Yes, since I saw Johan wasn't here, I've been thinking of commentating for a long time, just to add some perspective, a new voice to this place. TnB Broken.
Perspective, different voice.
Yeah.
Our alternate commentary channel, TnB Broken.
Yeah.
And it is broken because the title's wrong. It says season 4 round 3 and it's season 4 round 4.
My mistake.
But it is TnB Broken, so it's fine.
It is TnB Broken. You are correct.
Quinton leads from Carter boy, followed by Nurse Max.
Vino for real has overtaken the second Carter boy.
Maximizing as many points as they can get. See also a point up for grabs for fastest lap. Fastest lap at the moment would go to Quinton 147.391. Closest to that, Staffy with 147.8. No one threatening that fastest lap for now. Biggest winner on the track is obviously Quinton. He started way down the order. He's made up 11 places. He leads this race. and got 55 second. That's the younger of two. I think.
Yes. They sent me a message earlier that they wanted to join the commentary box, but unfortunately they were too young to join the commentary box, as it is TnB broken.
TnB broken is broken.
We have an age restriction on this channel, as we are rough and onbeskof. And on this channel we like to skop, skiet and donor.
Oh, I love it. You can really just host whatever you want from there. Any other leagues you're part of and you feel like commentating, just throw their name in and broken.
Yeah, I think I might join the SAAORL commentators box, but I've recently been moved to reserve in that league.
Okay.
Yeah, from after a request from myself.
Have a look at your leader quickly. That Quinton.
Yes.
I just noticed his livery. It reminds me of the Fernando Alonso championship winning Renault.
Yeah,
except for the black, obviously, but the blue and the yellow, and from certain angles,
yeah,
it just really looks like that Renault.
Yeah, I mentioned earlier. Oh, Vino for real has retired. Heartbreaking for him. I know. I mentioned earlier during the race that looks like the early 2000s Renault.
I really like that. I wouldn't mind if they actually brought that colour scheme back, but doubt that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Renault Sport, the brand is all about yellow and black.
Unless we see the return of Mild 7.
Don't think that's going to happen.
Unless they do a mission win now and call them Mild 17 or Mild Win. Mild Win.
Mild 7.
Yeah. Vape 7.
Vape 7.
Yeah.
There we go.
And Quinton around the last corner of the track.
He's gonna get his points. Nicely done. Got 12.5 points to be exact. And that will make up for not attending the F1 race. At least I don't think he was in the F1 race.
Carter Boy in second place. There's Max in third. The other Carter Boy in fifth. Unfortunately, he moved down after penalties, but a great race for the Carter Boys.
Just now wait for the Staffy now. He goes over the line and turned in sixth. And let's see now Kyle. Changes. Well, that's that.
That is that.
Let you finish up. Thanks for the late invite. Hope you enjoyed it.
I did, and best of luck for the future, not Fernando.
Yeah, I got my first pole today.
Congratulations, by the way.
And that was impressive. I didn't even see that coming. I was nowhere in time for, and I've actually spent most of the week in a GT3 car, so. Yeah. Really didn't see that coming. I didn't practice, but
oh, congratulations!
Felt good. See the purple sectors.
Bad luck on the results of the race. But,
yeah, no, I just got a jump start, so forced move, and got distracted. Took my eyes off the lights, and was watching the wrong thing.
But anyway,
I'm gonna let you finish your stream. Thanks for the invite.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Fernando.
You can join us back in the other party chat.
I'll see you there.
See you next week, and thanks for stepping in and doing the stream for.
It was my pleasure.
TnB. Next week maybe you can even do it on the channel next time Johan's not around.
All right.
See if we can get that set up. Just take some time, like 5 minutes before the race.
All right.
Anyway, enjoy.
All right. And that has been TnB Broken F2. Thank you very much for watching. I am Piet Ballas and you are not.